I'm just making a new video here, and I've been doing a lot of work and radio stuff. I haven't made a video in ages. Today I'll be making a video for my phone, so it's a lot better audio quality, and I'll be able to show you guys a lot of the records I bought. Most of it's Psyche, a couple of them aren't. But I'll kind of give you guys how I think of each one, give you quick little reviews of them and stuff, and yeah. So first set I got here, I went around town with my friend and my girlfriend, and we did a little bit of shopping for vinyl. And a lot of Psyche records have been coming in a local shop called Second Spin, so I've been getting a lot of rare represses and originals. So I figure I'll start there. So first off, Hard Water. I paid $14.95. It's an original, not in amazing condition, but the record itself is really good. And the cover is a little, it's good. It's a good copy. It's a good price for it. Great album. Probably one of the better albums I've got recently. I've only listened to it twice, but I give it I really enjoyed a couple songs on here. City Sidewalks. I really liked the opening track, medley. A lot of other great songs on here. And so Hard Water was a Colorado group, and they were a surf rock band. They made like 6 or 7 albums under their old name. I don't remember the old name. But they got together, and they made a Psyche album as under a different name. So yeah, they were from Colorado. They moved to LA, and I was reading online. A lot of this album is like reminiscent to how much they miss living in the mountainous area of Colorado, and they kind of, wrote a kind of nostalgic album. I love this old school File Under a Rock groups. If it focuses in there, anyways, yeah, not bad stuff on Capitol Records. After that, which was put on a hold for me, as you can see my name there. Alamo. These guys are not from Texas, but they're from South Carolina. I'm not entirely sure. I don't really remember. Really good hard rock, bluesy kind of psych. A little bit of psych leans here. I wouldn't call it super psychedelic, but it's kind of like Big Brother Holding Company or like bluesy stuff, I paid $25 for that, and I really enjoy it. I'll give Hard Water like a 8 out of 10. I give this probably a 7. It's not perfect, but it's really good, kind of standard blues psych. Early 70s, I think 1971 or 72. Really enjoyed the group. I think this is the only album. I really like the opening track, Gotta Find Another Way. Question Raised is good. They're all pretty solid, actually. It's not amazing, but it's pretty good. Next up is a very amazing album. This album would be so glad to own a copy of this. Morning Dew. $22.95 is what I paid for this. This is all from the same store, all on the same day. And just a fantastic psych. This is not an original. This is a repress. It still has the roulette label. I don't know if it's a bootleg or whatever, but very nice repress. Packaging is almost perfect. Chrystia Smile and Gypsy. Gypsy's the best track on it, but Chrystia Smile is really good. Cherry Street's good. I like Something You Say. They're all great songs, and just like fantastic. 9 out of 10 for me. 9 out of 10. Some folkier leanings on here, but there is lots of fuzz guitar, and it will deliver if you really sit down and listen to it. Also grabbed a reissue of Auto Salvage. I don't know if it's a bootleg or whatever, but it was only $22.95 as well. Auto Salvage is one of those albums I like, but I don't think it's as amazing as people think it is. I do enjoy it. That's why I bought a copy of it, right? Para Highway is a good song here. The Great Brain Robbery is good. Auto Salvage, a self-taught track. I think Frank Zappa helped him name this group, and he helped this group kind of get on their way a bit. Originally on RCA. It's good. It's good. I was recently reading a book by Richard Morton Jack, Psychedelia, which kind of turned me on to this album, and a little bit more, because I knew like 1 or 2 tracks, but I was just like, maybe I should give it a shot. Not quite amazing. I would never buy an original of this. It's just not worth the money, I don't think, but not bad. I'll give this a 7 out of 10. It's a solid album. Pretty rare one coming up next. This is probably once in a lifetime. One of the rarest records on the Uni label. I got a copy. I paid $54 of the Druids of the Stonehenge creation on the Uni label. This is extremely rare. This is an original mono copy. This is a psych group of New York. They're garage kind of psych, and I've watched a couple of their live videos on YouTube. They're not very good live, but this album is really good. If you like the Rolling Stones or any garage rock from the late 60s, this is just really good stuff. You guys like the Seeds, the Rolling Stones, Chocolate Watch Band. It's kind of in that vein. A couple of really good tracks on here. I'd say I really like I Put a Spell on You, the cover. Bring It On Home, Painted Woman, A Garden Where Nothing Grows, It's All Over Now, Baby Blue, just all pretty solid songs. I give this album an 8 out of 10. Not perfect, not amazing, but very good. And this isn't a mono copy. This is probably once in a lifetime. I'll never see this again. That's why I paid the high price tag. This is worth a lot more than that. Condition isn't mint, but it's decent. Like, it's pretty good. It's, you know, probably like a very good plus. The cover's pretty good, except for the punch hole there. But yeah. After that, I got Dave Mason from Traffic, Alone Together. I got this at a different store I go to called Scheherazade. And this is the original. I'm not going to take them all out because I only have one hand here, but this is the splatter vinyl. Only about 30% of them have the splatter vinyl. Not really much in the back. You open it up, it has kind of like a cutout of his head on top of a mountain. It's kind of weird, but really good folky psych. There's definitely some psych leans here. It's very folky though, and yeah, like I said, Dave Mason, I believe, was the lead singer of the British group Traffic. So yeah, really good album. I really like this. I give this one I'll give it an 8 out of 10. I actually quite enjoy that. Next up is a reissue of Hawkwind, Space Ritual. I honestly never listened to this, and their local shop owner, the guy at Second Spin there, recommended this to me and blew me away. If you guys like Sabbath, space rock, stoner rock, early metal, psych, anything like that, like Sabbath-y kind of stuff, like krautrock kind of stuff, you will love this album. This is a reissue. It has all the whole record folds out, like in a big picture there. So, yeah, really good stuff. I give this album a 10. It's really good. 9.5/10 out of 10. It's just awesome psych album. You guys want some crazy, just really proggy and trippy and just, it's something. I believe this came out in 73 and it was all recorded live around England at various concerts I did. And it's just a masterpiece. It's fantastic. Next few are not really psych. I got this from a friend Nick. He was selling it for $15, so I don't have any Cure albums, so I thought I'd give him a chance. And yeah, it wasn't bad. Head in the Door on the Door by The Cure. Good 80s group if you guys are into that kind of stuff. Not bad. Kyoto's Song was a song I really enjoyed, and Close to Me is a really popular track by them. I liked the Blood, and the first track, In Between Days, is pretty good. I wouldn't say it's amazing. I give this album 7.5 or 8 out of 10. I feel like 80s kind of stuff. I like the other Cure albums I've listened to a lot more than this, but this is not a bad entry point for my collection, so I'm sure I'll keep this one around for good, or at least for a while. Next up is one of the few newer metal bands I like, System of a Down. This is Toxicity. This is a European bootleg on white and pink vinyl. I didn't pay too much for this. I got this at Backstreet. This is a classic metal album. I'm not a big metal guy. I really am not. This is probably one of 10 metal albums I own in my whole collection. But I really like Aerials. I really like Science a lot. Everyone knows Chop Suey. Deer Dance is good. Prison Song, Neil Needles. All pretty good stuff. So not bad. No, I didn't pay too much for it. There's a bit of water damage in the sleeve, but it's alright. Next up, I paid $2 for this. A pretty mint original copy of David Bowie's Let's Dance. I only have 2 David Bowie albums, and I both got them recently, and I love David Bowie. I don't know why it took me so long to get into buying his albums, but I love this album. This is one of my favorite albums. Often hated by a lot of people, I find. Really good. Let's Dance is on here. China Girl's a good favorite on there. Here's the track listing down here. I really like Criminal Worlds. Modern Love is great. Pretty solid songs. All decent pop album. It's not like his best. This next one here is his best. Yeah. Ziggy Stardust. I finally got a copy of it, and it's just a gold vinyl 45th anniversary edition. I didn't break the bank. It was only $23. Lots of classics. Starman, Suffragette City, Ziggy Stardust. Lots of great songs on here, and this album is a 9 out of 10 for me. This one would be an 8. I didn't rate these. This would probably be a 7 or 8. So yeah, really awesome stuff. Going back in the Psych, the same. I got the Ziggy Stardust at Sunrise. It's opened up here in my town. And I also got this there the same day. I've been trying to keep hype stickers lately if they're kind of neat. So this is the Zombies Greatest Hits. I normally don't buy Greatest Hits because I already have Odyssey and Oracle. And I don't have Begin here yet, but this has a lot of B-side stuff and like 45 stuff that was never put on an actual proper album. Tell Her No is one of my favorite zombie songs. I'm just glad to have it on an album, not have to wait for the 45. Of course, classics like Time of Season, She's Not There, you know, just great stuff on here. You Make Me Feel Good's another good track, and a really good greatest hits compilation. I think this originally came out in the 70s. This is a reissue they just made, so pointing at you too. Next up, I'm going to probably have to keep these separate because the zipper. An original of Rolling Stones, Sticky Fingers, the Working Zipper. Probably my favorite Rolling Stones album. It's a lot more bluesier than the kind of garage rock, Psyche kind of stuff, but I really like this album a lot. Wild Horses is forever one of my favorite songs. Look at the back, it's just a butt. Great album. I give this a 9 out of 10. I'm so glad I own a copy of this. And finally, I'm not a hardcore Stones fan, but this is one of my favorites. I'm going to put this on the side because the zipper will indent my records. Next up, going back to Second Spin. I went there again recently. Time. Decent pop psych album. Not bad. I paid $30, and they put this on hold for me because I requested it because I wanted to listen to it. I'm keeping the record out of the sleeve. It's an original stereo copy. Not bad. I give this a 7 out of 10 because it's not perfect. Really cool when you pull it out. It's like a window. Maybe I'll show you guys in different videos sometime. I only have one hand, so yeah, not bad stuff. Next up, I really like this one. This is a blind buy. I bought it there, and it looked cool. It's from Holland, original Holland press. Paid $30, double album. It's like a compilation of all their greatest hits. Brainbox. I'd probably never find one of their studio albums here in North America or Canada where I live. But this is awesome compilation. This is just fantastic. Psych, hard psych, blues in here. You know, really good stuff. Yeah, import it. This is in mint condition. The conditions in this is excellent. The sleeve is a Euro lamination. Some of my favorite songs: Amsterdam, The First Days, Dark Rose, Down Man's really good. I think that was one of their hits. They did a good cover of Summertime on here. They did a really good cover of Scarborough Fair. They're all not too long, the songs. It's a really good listen. I highly recommend this if you ever see it. Grab it. It's a great European psych rock. Another one. Tarkus, Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Got this at like a kind of a used antique store. It was only $5. Not in the best condition, but I'm not a hardcore fan of this band, but I do like their first album, and I do like Trilogy, and I do like this album quite a lot. Very proggy on side 1. Side 2 gets a little different. The song Tarkus is great. Yeah, so really good prog music. It's not bad. I give that I guess I give this like a 9, and this would be 7.5 because I like the other albums a lot more. Next up, fantastic. This is a private press. Originally only 100 copies. They made this New York group Flood. This is Rise of the Flood. This blew me away. This is I paid $20. This reissue was only about 300 made. Maple Records, and this is just so good. Oh man, guys, this is a real treat. Vacuum, Idle Time. There's not a bad song here. Blessed to Be the Young Children is one of my favorites. Songbird Time, Mr. Wicket's awesome. Probably my other favorite there. Pain, Hurry Me, Don't Take Me, all good songs. I recommend you just listen to the whole thing. Vacuum. The 3 songs I'd recommend is Vacuum, Mr. Wicket, and Blessed Be the Young Children. Just, guys, it's just like they got the wah-wah pedal going in there, and the guitar slows are pretty good. Sometimes my only complaint is the guitar isn't really let loose enough on this album, and I feel like the lead singer kind of takes over a bit too much. But really awesome. A little funky. Kind of like a wow, you know. I sound pretty weird doing that sound, but really good, awesome stuff. Really psychedelic. Definitely a 9.5 out of 10 for me. That's just great. Next up is a newer psych album. I'm going to probably move these over in a few minutes. Mamatis, Sparkling Waters. I heard of these guys by a local shop owner at Second Spin. This is a newer psych band. They're very progressive. And there's the guys right there. They get very new age. The best song here would be Ornia. And there's a lot of synthy, kind of like new agey, like very experimental tracks. And then Ornia gets really like in like kind of like doom metal kind of riffs, kind of like Sabbath. It's really interesting. Like progressive rock is what I call this. A little bit of psychedelia in there. I give this an 8. I really enjoyed that, and it's clear vinyl. The vinyl is completely see-through. Double album. Only 4 tracks on there, but boy, was I impressed. I'm gonna move these over so we can get some more room in here. I'll put the Rolling Stones in the front. All right. The Who. Sorry, my feet are falling asleep. Odds and Sods. I'm sitting on the floor here. A collection of outtakes from albums and just B-sides and rarities. They never had released on a proper album. It came out in the mid-'70s, and it has a lot of stuff from the late 60s to early 70s, with some great songs in here. Naked Eye, though it's not as good as their live versions, is not bad. And Pure and Easy and Facing Something Bigger is really good. It's a compilation. I'm a big Who fan, so I mostly just go out for collector value. I'd say a 7 out of 10. Not amazing, but next up, Dust. This is an original copy. Oh man, this is great. This is really heavy, early metal, psychedelic rock. Really good stuff. From a Dry Camel is probably my favorite track. It's a long player on here. Not a very tasteful album cover, but it's really good. This is rare. This is an original. I think I paid $40 for it. I know it's a bit much. It's like in mint condition now, so I'm pretty impressed. Next up is Group Quake. I paid $5 for it in like the discount bin at a record store. It's a bunch of psych bands, mostly pop. Auto Salvage makes an appearance at Para Highway. It's a compilation of stuff that RCA was trying to sell. You know, it says this is what all the rapping's about. It's not really that great. $5. Youngblood's decent track by them there with Euphoria. Para Highway, Auto Salvage. This cover of Hey Joe. I don't know. It's been overdone. It's all right. I'll keep it, I guess. You know, it's not terrible. It's a neat little compilation. I was just curious about it, you know. Next up, I got Yes, Close to the Edge. Not really much to say about this. It's a classic prog album. Probably one of their best albums. 8 out of 10 for me. Really like this one. The opening track. Well, you know, the first side is Close to the Edge, so I guess that would be the Solid Time of Change. Probably one of my favorites on there. I really like it. Yeah, it's not bad. So yeah, I give that like a 8, and I forgot to give Dust a rating. I give Dust like a 9. That's just great. I only give it a rating, so it's just a compilation. Next up, one of the best finds I've had. This is an album I've been after for a long time. Toad. Swiss-German krautrock group. Very psychedelic. Super heavy. This is just, I paid $40. This is just so rare. This is not an original. Hear me out. This album came out in 71. This is a 1972 German bootleg. So it's close to the original, and it's not an official release. Best track on here, Pig's Walk. I played that on an episode of my radio show. People are really digging it. Fantastic album. This is a 10. 10 out of 10 for me. I love it. It's one of the best albums I think I've bought in the last couple of years. Moving along, Blue Oyster Cult, Agents of Fortune, paid $6.99 at a bookstore. I go to the Culture Harazad. I like this album a lot. I really like Don't Fear the Reaper. I know it's a popular classic rock, AM kind of radio song, but Don't Fear the Reaper is a great track. And a couple of other good tracks on here is The Revenge of Vera Gemini. I like ETI. Tenderloin's good. Anyways, 7.5, 8 out of 10. It's not a bad album. Very progressive, a little psychedelic, you know. Pretty good. Next up, nothing special. Donovan's Greatest Hits. Everyone owns this, I'm sure. I had just upgraded it from a really beat-up copy I had. This one's in pretty good condition. And has the original book all inserted. And it has, you know, Hurdy-Gurdy Man, Colors, Mellow Yellow, you know, Where Love Like Heaven, all his hits. You know, I already have a bunch of his albums, but I just thought I'd have it. It was only like $4. Next up, this album was a surprise. I was so glad to own this. Chrystia Asylum. They're a British prog band. Early 70s. Originally on Vertigo. Extremely rare. This is a Karma reissue. The back's the same. Pretty weird album cover. This is just really rare. I think even a reissue of this would be really hard to find. Impressed me that I even found a copy of it. I'm really happy to own this. Paid $40, and it's mint. Karma does really good with their reissues. They're kind of like a bootleggy label, but they have some really rare stuff they release. So that's this album right here. 9 out of 10. You guys should check this out. Really check it out. You're into like the English psych prog, you know, early 70s kind of stuff that was going on over there. Definitely worth checking out. Kind of like King Crimson. After that, it's a newer psych group from 2015. Sonic Praise, Ecstatic Vision. If you like Hawkwind, if you like Sabbath, you need to check this group out. The record store owner was playing it when I went in there at Second Spin. And, oh man, I asked him, are you selling it? He says, give me a week. Give me a week and to like, you know, have some more time with it, and yeah, I'll sell it to you. And boom, I came back like 3 days later just to check things out because I was out there going out for dinner. And he's like, hey, I'll give it to you today. So I was like, hey, man, awesome. Thank you. Just a really cool space rock. Definitely psychedelic. Astral Plane's a great track on there. And Across the Divides. They're all great. This album is a 9 out of 10 for me. Really good. And the really funny thing is the record itself, they replicate the Vertigo Spiral. But it doesn't say Vertigo on it. They're trying to make it look like it came out of like the 70s probably, right? So... anyways, yeah. Almost done here. Tiernog. Give this one an 8 out of 10. Surprisingly more, it was a free record because I bought so much that day. He gave it to me for free. Really nice. They have another copy there for sale. This one's near mint. The other one's like very good plus. If any of you are interested in this and you're a good friend of mine, maybe I'll grab it for you and we can do a trade or something. This is really good Irish folk rock. I give this a 8 out of 10. Awesome. Really emotional works on here. The Lady I Love is a really good song here. And yeah. I was really surprised how much I liked this. It was really good. It's a good Irish folk rock from I think 72. So yeah, really good stuff, guys. Next up, an original, paid $45. Mystic Astrologic Crystal Band featuring Steve Hoffman. Not bad. Very psych pop. This record's like near mint. The cover's really great, except for that hole punch. This is an original stereo copy. Not a hardcore fan of this, but I mostly bought it for trades. So anyone interested in doing a trade for this, for something I really like, I would do that. Flowers Never Cry, decent song here. I like Barnard Philosophy. Geometry Alley, Publicly Inclined to Blow Her Mind. You know, a very typical pop psych from the era. It's really just cashing in on the thing. It's not really, I wouldn't consider this a really good album in my opinion, but a lot of collectors will want this. So like I said, if you want to trade me, definitely up for a trade. Yeah, really great stuff. So, yeah, I really like this. It's not like amazing, but I really like some of the songs in here. It's just, I don't know. Maybe I need to give it another listen or two just to get used to it. Finishing up, almost done. Virus Thoughts, an album I was really looking for. Awesome German psych rock. I give that like a 7. This would be like a 9. This is really good. This is a reissue. Another thing here, January Time, first time from Memphis. Awesome kind of Janis Joplin-ish, Jefferson Airplane-ish psych rock. This is a blind grab. I think I paid 15 for it. Really good. I really like a couple of songs in here. I give this a 8 out of 10. Really good stuff. I like that. Next up, album that kind of disappointed me a bit. Krabby Appleton. I thought it'd be psych, but it's just like AM pop rock. It's a couple psyche kind of tunes, but yeah, kind of disappointing. I also trade this if anyone wants a copy. It's in great shape. Electra, it's alright. I give it a 6.57 out of 10. It was kind of a blind grab. Yeah, next up, Steeplechase, Lady Bright. Awesome prog psych of New York, I think. I give this an 8 out of 10. I really like this album. And if you like Uriah Heep, you'll love these guys. Really good stuff. Really cool cover here. Oh, yeah, there's some kind of popular tunes on here, but they're even really good. So, great album. And then last but not least, Rush, Grace Under Pressure. One of my favorite 80s Rush albums. A lot of people forget them in the 80s, and this is like in mint condition. Really nice. I really like this album a lot. So, I read Sector A as a good song here, and there's a couple others I really like. So, yeah, that was it, guys. I'll be making more videos here in the future, maybe some themed-related stuff, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Oh, wait, hold on. 2 more. Recent Amazon grabs. Sorry, I almost forgot. Neighborhood Children. I've been looking for this forever. This is a Sunday's reissue. And Patterns is my favorite song here, and also Chocolate Angel. So you guys want to check them out. Very Jefferson Airplane-like stuff. I think out of Seattle. And last but not least, I got a Sunday's reissue of United States of America. One of my favorite psych albums, and guys, this is like perfect stuff. I highly recommend it. Probably one of the best psych albums ever made, honestly, from the U.S. Classic American Metaphysical Surface, Cloud Song, Hard Coming Love. Coming Down is a great one. A love song for Dead Shay, and Where Is Yesterday is my personal favorite on here. I also like the 45 track I did, Osamu's Birthday, which unfortunately is not on here, but yeah. Anyways, those are both 9 out of 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Yeah, so anyways, fantastic stuff. So have a good one, guys. I'll make another video here in the future, and hopefully this isn't too long. But yeah, have a good one, and have a great weekend.